Vater unser im Himmel, geheiligt werde dein Name. Dein Reich komme, dein Wille geschehe, wie im Himmel, so auf Erden. Unser tägliches Brot gib uns heute, und vergib uns unsere Schuld, wie auch wir vergeben unseren Schuldigern. Und führe uns nicht in Versuchung, sondern erlöse uns von dem Bösen. Denn dein ist das Reich und die Kraft und die Herrlichkeit in Ewigkeit. Amen.
The Lord's Prayer. Hans lived deep in the forest. He made his living by salting the deer he hunted and selling the meat in town on Sundays. People there called him Brother Hans, though he was no monk. He never went to church. His daily ritual was to meditate in his cabin or kneel before a stone known as Hans's saddle and pray. When he prayed, he spoke no words. He prayed in silence, hands clasped, listening to the sound of stillness. Lately, hunting had become difficult. Even after running through the woods all day, he often caught nothing. He sometimes thought of giving up the hunt altogether. He had heard that in China and Japan there were monks who lived alone in forest huts, without statues or sacred tools, only a sheet of paper with Chinese characters on the wall, before which they meditated. They were vegetarians. Perhaps he, too, could live on nuts and berries instead of killing. Yet every morning, his body moved on its own, and he found himself running into the forest with his rifle under his arm. One day, after finally bringing down a deer, he returned home to find two figures waiting outside his cabin, his sister Augustine and her husband, Joseph. "Joseph, Augustine, what a surprise," said Hans. "Brother Hans, it's been too long," Joseph replied warmly. "We're glad to see you well. Lord, come to us, be our guest, and bless what you have given." "Where have you been hunting?" Augustine scolded gently. "We've been waiting 3 hours." Then she folded her hands. "May God's grace fall upon you." "Forgive me," said Hans, unlocking the door. "Deer have become scarce these days. It's a humble place, but please, come in. I fall upon you." "We came to talk about prayer," Joseph began. Hans almost said, "Prayer is done in silence. I need no talk of it," but he held his tongue. "What kind of prayer?" he asked instead. "There is one called the Lord's Prayer," said Joseph. "It is also known as Our Father. I say it every night before bed. I don't know if it reaches God, but it reaches the human soul. When I say it, tears come to my eyes." "Would you say it for me?" Hans asked quietly. "Yes," Joseph said. "Listen." Joseph closed his eyes and recited softly. "Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen." Some people add, "For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever," at the end, Joseph said. Hans's eyes were red and wet. He blew his nose loudly. "Forgive me," he said. The tears and the rest came out together. His voice trembled. Something within him had broken, something he had long believed unshakable. After a while, Joseph and Augustine talked a bit more, tidied the neglected cabin, and returned to town. That night, Hans began to recite Our Father before sleep. Each time he did, tears and breath came together. He still prayed in silence, as always. Yet he felt that in the spoken words of the Lord, there was a power greater than silence itself.
Thank you for watching until the end.